emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is the Final Order Report from Green Brain Comics. Hey folks, welcome to the Final Order Report, your last chance to lock in those upcoming DC comics before the print runs are set. I am Dan Merritt, Chief Purchasing Officer at Green Brain Comics, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on what's hitting our shelves starting Wednesday, November 26th, and what you'll want to pre-order by this Monday at noon, November 3rd. Final Order Report and Green Brain Comics are powered by Comichub. Check out Comichub online at comichub.com or grab the mobile app for Android and iPhone. Create an account or log into your existing one to order. Pay securely and make sure you never miss an issue. Today I'll be using Comichub to showcase items from this week's Last Call for Confirmed Orders Carousel. But first I'd like to thank Klesmergeddon for the theme song to today's program. Alright, now then let's get into Comichub. I'm using the web-based solution. Behind the orange banner is everything that is aside for you currently in store, waiting for you to pay for and pick up. Behind your green banner is all the menus we'll be looking at today. First among them is Search All Items. That's your most powerful tool for finding anything currently in the system that's in pre-order or about to be received. Search items with preview pages. Search arriving soon. That's everything on this Wednesday's invoice that you can pick from. And the Last Call menu, which we'll be showing you a little bit more of in just a moment. But first I want to show you search events. Manga and collected editions are now on the menu. You can go straight to that product. Now let's click through on the Last Call and you'll see you scroll from top to bottom and you've got filters at the top for alphanumerics. We've also got drop down for publisher, category, brand, etc. Now that we get in here, I want to go right into DC Comics, and the first thing that we'll show you today is Absolute Batman. It's Batman and Catwoman versus Bane. We've got an A cover from Nick Dragotta. Dave Johnson on the first cardstock variant. That's a pretty swell cover. And let's see, is that... That's right. Absolute Batman 14 with a cover C from Guillaume Marsh. Over with Absolute Wonder Woman, we got a number 14 also set to debut on November 26th. Kelly Thompson, Matthias Bergera on interiors, a Hayden Sherman cover on A. Derek Chu on the cardstock. Another cardstock by Terry Dodson. And Dustin Nguyen wraps up all the cardstock variants for Absolute Wonder Woman. Now let's move right over into DC KO number 2. This is the second issue of the 4-issue miniseries. Let the games begin. The tournament is in full swing. Heroes have fallen. Darkseid is near. The 32 champions have been chosen, and now they must compete to earn the Heart of Apocalypse. The first challenge, battling against a deadly arena to acquire new weapons of war. The greatest powers of the DC universe are up for grabs, and whoever holds them will advance to the next level. You got an A acetate cover by interior artist Javier Fernandez, and cardstock variants from Daniel Warren Johnson, crushing Joker's head with Wonder Woman's knee-crushing knee blow. Mike Del Mundo cardstock on C. Tyler Kirkham, Lobo versus Plastic Man. Simon Bianchi, that's very nice. Or Simone. Vasco Gorgiev. Looks like a Keith Giffen tribute right there. Dan Mora bracket special effect cardstock variant for $5.99. These all ship on November 26th, including this Ben Oliver face-off variant and a cover eye from Dan Mora with an AEW cameo variant, all wrapped up in this Javier Fernandez foil variant for $7.99. It's DCKO number 2, scheduled on the shelf for November 26th. You can get your variants locked in today on Comichub. Yes. Detective Comics 1103 from Tom Taylor, Michael Janine with the Michael Janine cover, available November 26th. And Flash number 27, crossing over into the DCKO. The speedster chase through the time continues. After Impulse's shocking decision, the Flash races through time before Impulse's irrational actions can potentially doom the DC universe. Nice. With a cover by Dan Mora, Ben Harvey on the cardstock B, cardstock C from Steve Scroce. It's Flash number 27, crossing over into DCKO. Green Arrow number 30, set for November 26th. As is Green Lantern 29 from Jeremy Adams and Carmine Di Giandomenico. Harley Quinn number 56, the most dangerous game. Anyways, when the super hunter hunts. Don't shoot me, bro. Seriously, if someone tranks, tases, or shoots me one more time, I'm quitting the whole main character in this. I'm quitting this whole main character in her own comic book series thing. That's what I get for reading the supplied copy. It's Harley Quinn number 56, written by Elliot Kalin, with art by Carlos Oliveras and an A cover from Yannick Paquette. Cardstock variants from David Nakayama, Raza, and Jessica Luna. Immortal Legend Batman number 4 from Matt Groom, Kyle Higgins, Dan Mora, Erica Durso. And also crossing over into DCKO, it's Justice League Unlimited number 13 from Mark Waid, Dan Mora, the Terrific 10. On a do or die mission, the Earth opens up to swallow the JLU. Parademons swarm the Watchtower. The Time Trapper lies near dead at Metamorpho's feet. Any of these things is catastrophic, but all three simultaneously? Can Armageddon be far behind? In Justice League Unlimited number 13 with an A cover from Dan Mora. A B cover from Marcos Martin, Lionel Francis Yu, Jeff Spokes, and Salvador LaRocca, all on cardstock variants. 40 pages, available November 26th. Same day, Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, Volume 2, number 5 of 7 ships. And we get another DCKO tie-in. This is Superman 32. Lex Luthor enters the fray. Lex Luthor is back, but how did he get into the deadly tournament? Can Superman and Lex work together to learn about the heart of Apocalypse and how to stop it? And who protects Metropolis as it transforms into a raging fire pit? It's Superman number 32, available on November 26th, with an A cover by Dan Mora, who's all over the place, as is David Aja. Beautiful cover. Sebastian Fiumara on Superman number 32 with a D cover by Kyung Yom, available on November 26th. Ooh, also a Nubovich cover. Hey, look, it's Trinity, daughter of Wonder Woman number 5, with an A cover from Balin Ortega. And wrapping up the DC list this week is Batman, Green Arrow, The Question, Arcadia, number 1 of 4. Gabriel Hardman writes and draws a hard-boiled modern twist on the DC social thrillers of the 1980s. From the decaying husk of Hub City, Vic Sage, the Question goes deep undercover on the trail of a human trafficking operation in the frozen Arctic. Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow, pushed out of his own company C-suite, must get his crumbling life back together. But what is Queen's Industries' involvement with a mysterious project dubbed Arcadia? Spurred on by the Question, Green Arrow joins the hunt for answers, but one obstacle stands in the way of their investigation: the Batman. Writer-artist Gabriel Hardman comes to the DC Black Label with a hard-boiled modern twist on the DC social thrillers of the 1980s, updating his opinionated trio of lone wolf vigilantes for the era of open-class warfare and ecological collapse. Batman, Green Arrow, The Question, Arcadia #1, set to debut on November 26 with an A cover from Gabriel Hardman, a B cover from Kevin Nolan, Dennis Cowan, and Bill Sienkiewicz teaming together on this beautiful cover. Look at that, amazing. And a foil version of this beautiful cover for $7.99. It's Batman, Green Arrow, The Question, Arcadia #1. And that does it for Final Order this week for DC Comics. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the Final Order Report. Let me leave you with a couple of Green Brain events, including Encounters of the Spooky Kind happening this weekend, this Saturday at the Senate Theater, the Detroit Theater Organ, the home of the Detroit Theater Organ Society. Happens on Saturday, November 5th. Saturday, November 1st at 8 p.m. And coming up on Monday, November 17th is Brain Candy 72, featuring the music of Miles Lindsay, the poetry of Brittany Rogers, the prose of Jennifer Quartararo, and the visual art of Kenny Karpov. Join us back here on YouTube this Tuesday at 6:30 for our weekly live stream preview of Green Brain Comics on the eve of New Comic Book Day. It's BRAINSCAN, hosted by Katie Merritt on the mic and me behind the camera. And check out the other videos this week for Last Call. We've got Marvel Comics, Small Press Comics, and Image Comics, all to show you that are orderable this week through Comic Hub. Thanks again for tuning into the Final Order Report. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. All the links you need for our shopping cart, website, and Comic Hub are right below in the description. We are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics. Thanks for watching, folks. Emanating from deep under the earth, spreading across the globe at the speed of thought, changing the world one brain at a time. This is the Final Order Report from Green Brain Comics.